guys, welcome back to JN Graphic Tutorials. On this session we are going to learn how to create a very beautiful church flyer. But before we create a beautiful flyer, I want you to subscribe to the channel for more amazing content. We have a lot of packages for you. So before we begin with our today's tutorial, we'll create a document first. So first of all, I move to new. Then I set the weight of the flyer to be 2000, then the height to be 2000. Then I leave the resolution to be 300. That's what we are going to use. Then I make sure that it is on pixels and the color mode is RGB color. Then after that, I just hit on create. So I'll get something like this. I'll go to my background and unlock it. Then the first thing I will do is that I will import my first resource, which is a creative, something like a white background. So I will place it inside. This is how it looks like. Then I expand it to the top of the background. Then I make sure that the opacity is not 100 but rather 42. So I'll get something like this. I select my brush tool. Then I make sure that the hardness is 0. Then the size of it is about 338. I select my image. Then I rasterize the background. Then I clean the edge of the resource or the edge of the picture so that I won't have any sharp thing in the background. So after I've done with this, I'll create a rectangle. So I go to my shape box, pick my rectangle, create something, a rectangle, something like this. It's beautiful. Then I make sure that I set my color for the rectangle to be small a, C1, C, 1C. So I'll get something like this, a color like this. Then I duplicate the rectangle into 2. So Ctrl J, 1, 2. So I'll get 2 rectangles like this. 2 rectangles like this. If you want to know that everything is in alignment, everything is very nice and beautiful, you can use your ruler for it to guide you so that you know that everything is in alignment. So I've applied the ruler here. So this ruler will help me so that I will make sure that I'm doing the right thing. So this is what I've gotten. So after I've gotten something like this, I make sure that the rectangles are closer to each other. Then I pull the middle one downwards. So I will get something like this. Put the middle one downwards, I'll get something like this. Very, very beautiful. Then I try to pull the others a little bit down so that I can have a very beautiful background or very beautiful flyer. So let me pull it down a little. So this is what I'll get. Now it has left for me to type. So I'll pick my text tool. I first type H, a capital H. I select the H. Then I make sure that I go to my text panel. I make sure that the size of the H is 82. Then the space between or is 82. Let's leave it at 82. Then I change my font to be gray. So this is how the edge will be looking like. For only the edge, this is how it will be looking like. Then I pick the text tool again. I type small o l y. Then I type capital SPRIT. Then I select all the text. I make sure that the font is Franklin. I make sure that the text is Franklin Gothic Demi. So this is how I get. Then I go to my text panel. I make sure that the size of the text is 42. Then the spaces between it is 25 minus 25, which is minus 25. Then I think I'm good to go. So this is what I will get. Very, very nice and very beautiful. So this is how I will get. Then now it has left with another thing. I pick my text tool again. Then I type encounter. I make sure that the spaces between the encounter is minus 10. Then the size of it should be 49. I think that's all. That's all for this one. Then I place it just below the Holy Spirit. So this is, I will get something like this. Just below the Holy Spirit. I make sure that my tests are in alignment so that I won't have any different thing. So I think this is beautiful and awesome. I can still pull it down a little bit. It's beautiful and awesome. Now it has left for me to give some colors to the text. So first of all, I will select the H, then give it a color. I just give it a gradient, something like this is cool. So I make sure that I pick the same color as of this, a white, something brown red with a yellow and a brown red gradient. That's what I'm going to use for all the text. So this is how I will get. Then I select the Holy Spirit. Then I give it the same gradient as this. So I'll get something like this. Then I select the encounter and I give the encounter to the same gradient. So this is how I will get. Very nice and very beautiful. Very nice and very beautiful. So after I've gotten this, now I have to place my second resource, which will be the pasta. I just place the pasta here, resize it a little bit, resize the pasta a little bit, so I will get something like this. Very nice and cool. Very nice and cool. I think this is cool. And after that, I type the dates, the program dates, the day of the program, then the time. So I'll pick my text to, then I type something like Friday. I make sure that my font is on auto this time. Then I make sure that the spaces is -25. Then I resize it to however you want, but make sure that it is very small. The Friday is very small, so you will get something like this. Then you just place it at the top of the box. Then you pick your text tool once again. You type 24th. You select it. You make sure that this time this one is bold, the 24th is bold. Then you resize it to extent like this. I think this is cool. This is cool. You resize it like this. I think this is very cool, depending on your imaginations. Then I type March. Then I select March. I make sure that March is also in medium. Then I just pull March a little bit down. I make sure that it is in alignment with the 24th, so that you see that both of them are in alignment. Very nice. Then the last one will be 2023. Then the same thing as of that of the March. I resize it, very small one. Then I place it just below the March. So I will get something like this. Now after this, I'm almost done with most of the things. So I pick my rectangular box and create a very small box here for my time. I select the text again, then I type 9 AM. Select it, give it a color as that of the rectangle. Then I resize it. I make sure that it is in the box. I think this is cool. I think this is very cool. Very cool. Then I type again sharp, 9 AM, sharp, SHARP. Then I select it. I make sure that the sharp is regular. Then I resize it, very small one. Pull it just below the 9 AM. You can also open up. I think this is cool. 9 AM. Now after that, we type the name of the pastor. That is Reverend. The name of the pastor. I pick a white color so that we can be able to see the type. Capital R, Reverend. Then I make sure that the Reverend is very small, a little bit, pull it, but I'll make sure that the Reverend and the Friday are in the same alignment. So I'll bring a ruler, the same alignment. Very good. I think this is very cool. This is very cool. Very cool. Then I type the name of the pastor as Willis Brown, Reverend release, Reverend release. And make sure that the release is in medium and the release is a Roboto font. So this is how it will be looking like. Brown, and just pull it. So this is how it will be looking like, or you can resize it very small. Then you pull it down very little bit, a little bit, depending on how you like it. I think this one is very cool. Let's pull it down a little bit, and let's make sure that the text are in alignment. I think this is cool. So left with another text, which is width, which will be width. So Control A. Now this text will be grade A. Once again, the one we use it for the H, then we resize it a little bit. So this is how we are going to get what we are going to get. Very nice and beautiful. You can still adjust the names to however you want it to be. Yes, you can adjust the names to however you want it to be. So I think this one is cool for me. Willis Brown, Reverend Willis Brown. So now we are finished typing the name of the Reverend. Then we create another, a very long rectangular box down the pastor. But now we will set the color of the rectangular box to be small e, C, A, B, 4, 2. So this is the color that we will get for the rectangular box. Then we pull it downwards. And now we make sure that the box is behind the pastor. So we drag the box down so that it will come behind the pastor. So this is how it will be looking like. Very, very nice and beautiful. You can also pull the box upwards a little bit so that everything will be cool and very beautiful. Now we are going to do another magic here. We are going to import our next resource. We go to File, Place Link, then we bring something like a flare. Very beautiful. We select the flare. Then we change the blending option to overlay. Then we make sure that the flare is only on the Holy Spirit encounter. We make sure that it is only on the Holy Spirit encounter. So this is how we are going to get what we are going to get. Very beautiful. Then we still select the flare, take our brush, then we brush the edges of the flare so that it will just blend to the background. This is what we are going to get. Now you can resize the blend to any extent that you want. This is very cool and beautiful. So we will leave it like this. Then we bring our next resource, which is a bird flying. So this is because of the Holy Spirit, something like a bird. So we bring a bird, a white dove flying. So this is how it will be looking like. You resize the bird. This is how it will be looking like. Very beautiful and very nice. Now we are left with the location and the contacts of the flyer. The location and the contact of the flyer. So now we pick our text tube, then we type the location of the flyer. Let's pick a color of a black. The location of the program. So I'll type something like hash tempo. Now I make sure that the hash tempo is in bold. Then I resize it a little bit here. A little bit here. Then I duplicate the tempo, the hash tempo. Then I select the down one. I type Sunyani area 3. Then I select the Sunyani area 3 and make sure that it is in regular. Then I just pull it just below the hash tempo. That's the location for the program. But this is not a real location. This is because of practical use. It is not a real location though. It's for just a tutorial. So hash tempo Sunyani area 3. Then we duplicate the hash tempo once again. Then we bring it here at the other side of the pasta. Then we select it and we type contacts. Very nice and beautiful. Contacts. Then once again we select the Sunyani, then we press Ctrl J to duplicate the Sunyani and bring the Sunyani to here, the other side of the pasta, and select the Sunyani again. Then we type our phone number contact. So our phone number 0554871781, something like this. Very, very beautiful and very attractive. So now you can check whether the contact and the hash tempo, they are all in correct alignment by bringing a ruler. So I will pick a ruler here, drag it down. Then have you seen they are not in alignment? So I will try to push the contact down. Then push the contact down so that it will be in alignment with the hash tempo at the other side of the pasta. Now they are into right alignment. You can see that they are into right alignment. No. So now I can see that everything is almost done. I go to my file and bring my church logo. This is the church logo. I resize it small bits, a little small. I push it at the top there. Now I type House of Glory worldwide. House of Glory worldwide. Now I select the text decrease the text to maybe something like 24, or let's make it 16. I think 16 is very cool. House of Glory worldwide. So we'll get something like this, very awesome and very beautiful. Now if you want to change the text color of the House of Glory, you can change it to maybe red brown or something like, you can remain it as black. You can choose the black which matches with the background or the flyer very nicely, but for this one I want to change it to the red brown. So this is what we will get. Now let us left with our last thing that we will do, which is present. PRESENTS. Then I select the present, go to the text panel and make sure that the space in within the present is 200. So I'll get something like this. Then pick a color of black for the presents. So this is what I'll get. So I'll just bring it and make sure that it is smaller or very small, a little bit small. So I'll get something like this. So now we are almost done with making the flyer. This is the end of the flyer. This is very beautiful and very attractive. This is very simple. We don't need any struggle to make this flyer. So I will leave every resources at the down of the description if you want to practice this, or if you want to create a similar thing like this, you can pick the resources and make it. Thank you.